Hey, we are just pulling into Terrace Mountain Apple Orchard today. They got a big day planned for us. It's apple picking season. They got award-winning apple cider donuts here, plus their pies, their cider, their slushies. You can see this is really cool now. It kind of takes you in the middle of nowhere, go through this long path, and it'll take you right to the apple orchard. So we are pulling in, ready for it's a beautiful fall day, and there it is, the Terrace Mountain Apple Orchard. We're gonna have a fun day. Check it out.
This morning I was making these. I popped them in the freezer to get them, like, wrap them and stick them out front.
Okay. Candy corn one.
People go crazy over the M&Ms. So I did M&Ms and candy corns on the side.
Neat. So this is the beginning process right here?
Yep, this is where it all begins.
Okay.
And you know, I don't know if you know, last weekend there was a group, they go around to different local orchards, and we won first place for cider donuts. We also won like 2 years ago.
That's awesome. So you guys, number one.
Yes.
Number one cider donuts.
Yep. One of the things that they loved was the ability to get hot donuts. And I guess the guy had gone to some other establishments and they were denied hot donuts when they were making them. So usually, you know, if our customers ask if they're not, you know, if they ask for hot donuts and we're making them, we always give them some hot donuts.
So we're going to be sampling some of the award-winning donuts today on our show. How exciting is that?
I mean, our donuts are really easy. Once we have our batter made, you just fill the hopper up and you babysit the machine. Jenna's been babysitting for quite a while.
Yeah.
Just got to keep your oil up, you know, nice clean oil, and then we sugar them or we serve them plain. And if you've never had a plain apple cider donut hot off the fryer, even if they're not hot, they're still delicious. Okay. My 3-year-old prefers them plain over the sugar.
Really? Well, that's surprising, I know.
And let me tell you, he loves candy sticks and candy bars, but he just loves them plain, yeah.
Okay, so we're getting our first bite of the apple cider donut, award-winning. We're gonna sample the plain one first. Now it just came out of the oven, by the way. Wow. You know what? Without the sugar, you actually taste the apple and you taste the flavor, and that's delicious. Look at it, just.
You know, one of the things that they tested when we won our contest, they grade it by the grease. You know, does it leave a greasy aftertaste?
Right.
How the texture of the donut is, how crispy is the outside, and the overall flavor. So there's quite a bit that goes into, you know, how the donut's made and how the quality of the donut is.
That's delicious. Oh God. Like that. Now we got the sugar one. That was actually really, really good. Look at this thing. Oh my God, it's delicious.
Yeah. No, I got
that is insane. These are the award-winning apple cider donuts, and if you could smell them, if you could taste them through the camera. Oh God, you got to come out and try these. These are incredible.
This is worth the trip. This is definitely worth the trip. I see why it's award-winning. Unbelievable.
So we are heading out to pick some apples today, guys. You know what though? I didn't bring a bag. We didn't bring any bags. I hope they got bags on here. We'll have to fill our pockets, I guess. So we didn't bring bags. You can see everybody's on. They got bags, which we don't. So what kind of apples you guys like? What are you guys looking to pick?
I like
some Macintosh today?
Macintosh, yeah?
Macintosh apples, they're good.
Do you guys just like eating them plain, and you make stuff with them, or?
I like the apple butter and the apple sauce and apple pie.
Yeah, you use them for everything.
Apples all day.
Apples all day. So the Macintosh.
New York way.
That's awesome. She picked me an apple. So what kind of apple did you pick me?
These are Macintosh.
It's the Macintosh, huh? So you eat these? Right there?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a bite.
Take a bite.
They should have pickers.
Mm,
The hand pickers.
Oh, those are sweet. Oh, really good. Nice and sweet. Look at this. They're even picking apples for me. You didn't even have to do the work. All right, I'm with Eric here, the orchard manager. How you doing today, buddy?
Good, how are you,
Good
Bill?
to be here. Man, what a day.
Yeah,
This is
beautiful out.
mid-September. It's 80 degrees, and we got a perfect day to come out here.
Yeah.
This
beautiful.
place is huge,
Yeah.
by the way. So tell me a little bit about some of the apples you guys have here.
Well, these apples here that we're walking through are Empires.
Okay.
These are ready around the 25th of September.
Mm-hmm.
It's a sweeter apple. Kids love them. We do a lot for the schools with Empires, and
Okay.
they're more of an eating apple.
Mm-hmm.
You can bake with them, but people tend to eat them more.
Okay. Well, that's some of your more popular apples here. Like,
Yes. Well, we have 14 different varieties of apples.
Oh.
We have about 20 acres of apples planted. The farm itself is almost 600 acres.
600 acres.
Yeah. Almost 7,000 trees on 20 acres. As you can see, these smaller trees are semi-dwarfs.
Uh-huh.
You can stack them together. This is considered a high-density orchard
Okay.
because you can put more into a smaller area. This fence here it's about 5 acres, and there's almost 3,000 trees just in this fence. Wow. Now, where your older trees, the standards, which
Yep.
are outside the fence, those obviously you can't plant as close,
Right.
but production-wise, this is the way to go nowadays.
Wow, this is pretty insane. I can't believe. I mean, some of these apples are huge. Look at the size of these things. Look at this. We're gonna take a bite. This is
take
the now. This is the
Empire.
Empire.
They should be. Everything's a little bit early this year, so they should be pretty close.
Hey, wow, that's really sweet.
That one's
I mean,
ready to
look
go.
how white that is inside and beautiful. Good apple. All right, so we're gonna take a walk around. I'm gonna have Eric show me some of the other trees, some of the apples, talk a little bit about some of the stuff you can make with them, apple pies, apple sauce, and so we're gonna go walk around, go check the rest of the place out. Sound good?
Sounds good.
Thanks, buddy.
Oh wow, wow, that's got a good flavor. This is definitely a pumpkin hybrid, something like that. Have to make a jack-o'-lantern right here. Watch this.
Yeah, that's sweet. Wow, that's sweet. Juicy. God, look at that.
Old jack-o'-lantern. This is a huge apple. It's fall time right here.
Wow, it's hot out there. We just went through the trails of all the apples and stuff. Eric did a great job explaining. Now we're in the coolers, just trying to cool down. As you can see, they got honey crisps, the galas, ginger gold. Ginger gold was absolutely delicious out there. This week, come in, kind of cool off, and grab a bag of apples if you don't feel like picking them. We're gonna stay in here and cool off for a minute, and we're gonna go out and try sample a few more foods. Okay, so I'm with Wynn. How you doing today, Wynn?
I'm just fine.
I'm with Renee. How are you today? And I'm with Sherry.
Hi, how are
And
you?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm excited to be here today. Now, we just got done going through the apple orchard, which was really, it's huge. And we tried probably 7, 8 different apples, and they were delicious. So now we want to hear a little bit about how this place got started. So can you tell me a little bit of the history of the place?
That's a very good question. Number one, it started about 100 years ago.
100 years ago.
Those trees that you see across there,
Mm-hmm.
probably 75 to 100 years old.
Wow.
And some trees like those down there are probably 40, 50 years old.
Okay.
And when we bought the place 20 years ago, the idea was to put in dwarf trees that people could pick easier. But the problem with that is the deer can also pick them easier.
Mm-hmm.
So we had to incorporate fences around them all
Okay.
to keep the deer out, and it works out great. So we have 3 different fences filled with apple trees. We put in about 4,000 trees.
Wow. That's a lot of trees.
There's a lot of
That's
trees.
amazing. So there's a lot of history here. This goes back quite a ways then.
It goes back, way back. Actually, I do it for a hobby. We don't do it for the money, but it does
For the-
make money.
right.
I can't.
You love doing it.
I enjoy doing it. that's all.
Absolutely. And I can tell the place is always packed. I mean, there's people, and we've talked to people, and they say that it's one of the best places they've ever been to, and they like all the products here, which is great.
We try to keep it friendly.
Mm-hmm.
People love the wagon.
And it's nice, yes.
As a kids, I want to go to the place where the wagon is.
Exactly.
of course.
Right. Right.
And that helps bring people here, and people enjoy it.
So that's great. I mean, I love hearing about how it got started and where you guys started. And I know Sherry's had us try some of the samples, some of the donuts she made us already. We tried some of the apple slushy, which was amazing. So what are some of the other things you have here?
So in our baked goods, we've got Dutch apple pie, we've got a traditional apple pie, some apple cinnamon scones, apple cider glazed dumplings, apple strudel links, raspberry cookies, apple cider fried dough made from scratch, which is a big hit.
Yes, I was gonna say that's something that we've never, and I eat fried dough all the time, but we never had it made like that.
Right.
That's gonna be really cool. We definitely gotta try that.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, I do have to slide this in, if you don't mind.
No, absolutely.
That fried dough is my recipe, and the donuts are my recipe.
That's right.
And I can't boil water.
But you came up with this
We can make
award.
donuts.
You can make donuts and the
People
fried
gave me a
dough.
recipe, but I improvised,
You did your own
did my
thing.
own recipe, and it worked.
And
people
here they
love
are,
it.
one of the best donuts around.
Urban Donut, as you see on the plaque on
Yeah.
the wall, a private organization has done a survey every year, and we've won first prize every year on
That's
donuts.
awesome.
So
Yeah.
That's
I'm
cool.
very happy about
Yeah,
that.
absolutely. I would be too. That's a great story. So I think we should head back and go check them out. So I want to thank you guys for having us here. I really,
one more thing.
Absolutely. Go right ahead, sir.
This lady here runs the store, and she does a marvelous job. She also lives on the property.
Okay.
She's close by, and she does a great job in what she does.
Thank you.
Awesome. Very nice.
Her name is Sherry.
Her name is Sherry. Absolutely. So we're gonna go inside, and Sherry's gonna show us some of the stuff they make. Thanks, guys.
Thanks.
There you go.
Are we gonna be on TV?
Yeah, you're right next to her. You guys are both on. Yeah, serious.
Never had fried dough like that before. That's just.
So these are some of the other baked goods that I put out for you guys to try. This is the apple cider glazed dumpling, apple cinnamon scones. We've got our apple strudel links and some raspberry cookies. Cookies fly out of here like crazy.
Yeah, I love them.
I actually like to put them in the fridge. I don't know why, but I like them cold.
You like them on the cold side,
Or,
yeah.
You know what? We got a little crock pot with chocolate. You can dip them in chocolate. They're really good
Oh
like
yeah,
that too.
jeez, I know. Yeah, they look beautiful. Wow. That is so it's so
See,
fluffy,
flaky, yeah.
and the apple inside is so sweet. It's delicious. Like a little apple pie, and this is really good. I tried one. Wow, I like that a lot. Is that not good or what? That's delicious.
That's good. Over my face.
Wow, what a time we had today here at this apple orchard. Was awesome, wasn't it? We had a great time. I gotta tell you, the family is fantastic. They took us around, showcased the whole place. We got to try apples, we got to try the pizza dough, we got to try the donuts, the apple cider, so many cool things. This is a great place to come and check out. So if you're ever up in the Schoharie area, come check this place out. You guys will love it. And make sure you say hi to the family. Super people. So I'm leaving for the day. Bill Vinci from the Empire Plate. You guys have a great year. We'll see ya. God damn it, I knew it! Son of a bitch!
You can open it up and see it.
Ow!
Get it?
I got it.
So hot.
It is hot. There we go. Was that hard? See, I got it. I'm not biting it yet though, it's really hot.